Richardson, Betsy Stevenson at the University of Michigan, former CEA acting chairman Tyler Goodspeed, Nuveen Sarah Malik and Steve Leisman and Rick Santelli, our very own team here. Guys, we're going to run around very quickly and let's just give me a quick shot on what you think this number is going to be. Neela, why don't we start with you?
For the BLS non-farm, I'm at.
Good morning, good people. We're going to get these job reports, all right?
For seasonal adjustment and the difficulty in measuring it, made worse by the pandemic and education and health over the last 2 years. These trends may make the range pretty wide in our estimates tonight.
All right, Betsy, let's get a quick number. We've only got about a minute to get through everybody.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you that over the last 10 years, the August number has been 167,000 jobs fewer than the July number. So I think that's where expectations are. I think the real truth is that it's not just a measurement phenomenon, but we're going to see job growth has slowed but remains strong.
Okay, very quickly, Tyler, a number?
I think we're looking at probably about 350,000. We just have so many vacancies that it's hard for me to see us slow down by much more than that from 528.
Okay.
We're at 400,000 watching wages, labor force participation, and we think demand is stronger than expected.
Rick, quick number?
266,000, 266.
And Steve, what are you looking for?
I'm on the light side with Rick at 250. I think it's going to be a little less than expected.
Okay, again, the expectations, if you are calling what the consensus estimate would be, is for 318,000. Also, unemployment expected to be 3.5% if you're looking at consensus numbers. Average hourly earnings up by 0.4%. And Rick, we're going to send it over to you.
Yes, the numbers are hitting the wires. 315,000. 315 is non-farm payrolls. And if we look at private payrolls, they were 308,000. Now, let's get into the manufacturing. 22,000. That's much better than the 15,000 expected. And the unemployment rate, think household survey here, jumps up to 3.7%. 3.7%. That's the highest since February when we were at 3.8%. Now, if we look at average hourly earnings month over month, up 0.3. That's a bit light of expectations, up 4. It's definitely lighter than the up 0.5%, up 0.5 we had in the rearview mirror. And if we go from month over month, Becky, to year over year, it's 5.2%. Historically, a very juicy number, that's for sure. But we're expecting 5.3%. The high water mark is 5.6%. That was in March. Now, if we look at all the hours worked, average hourly work week, 34.5. That's also about 1/10 light, both to expectations and to our last peak. And finally, the labor force participation rate, 62.4. If there's one area that I'm always happy to see the numbers expand on, that would be it, which means it's a post-COVID equaled high. It's the same as it was in March at 62.4. But for those listeners and viewers out there, pre-COVID in February 2020, it was 63.4. The labor force is smaller, even though we have so many job openings. And the underemployment rate, or U6, is 7%. That moved from 6.7%, which was a post-COVID low. And actually, in February 2020, that was at 7%. It's one of the rare metrics in the employment report that actually started to come down more than its pre-COVID levels. Post-market, what we are seeing is interest rates really haven't moved very much. 324 in 10s, 346 in 2s, roughly where they've been lately, because they've been moving higher since the symposium speech by our chairman on Friday. And the pre-opening equities, well, they seem to like this number. I guess it's peas porridge just right, even though I'd rather always have bigger than smaller jobs. Panel and Becky, back to you.
Excellent run through of the numbers, Rick. Let's get to our panel for some more reaction on this. And Steve, I'm going to start with you. That participation rate is something you had been pointing to ahead of time. This is a good number.
Yeah, and I'm going to echo Rick again. I mean, it was something Goldilocks about it. It's a strong number, remember. The normal run rate of this economy may be 100,000 jobs if you're putting to work all the people that are coming into the workforce. Obviously, there are people to put to work who have left the workforce, so there's more work to be done. So this is an above-trend growth number, and it happened with more people entering the workforce, and that's a good number. And
All right, so we got more people entering their work number. You saw that 315,000 on the job report. So we've been through this before. Just because the Dow is up and it started moving positive does not mean that the day will end this way. We've been through this too many times. As you can see, the pre-markets, Dow is up 164, S&P 27, and then 96, right? So we've been here so many times before, and by closing bell, the Dow could literally be down by 500 points. So let's just monitor the day, see what else happens. Let's listen to this.
All right, Neela, let's go to you because you were the closest at 290,000. So this was basically what you were anticipating.
So now the dollar
Any
is going
surprises
down
here for you?
and gold is inching up, which is kind of what I've been watching a little bit. All right. So let's just keep monitoring it. We're going to unpack all of this later on tonight. Let's see what should I say this afternoon? Let's see what the market does. Remember, we go off of data. So let's see what the market does. I am going to keep this one extremely short this morning. I'm going to a press conference where we're going to get together to send some water to Jackson, Mississippi. You guys know that they have a water issue there. And so we got to take care of our brothers and sisters. As a matter of fact, I got family out there. So Danny Johnson, if you're watching, I know you're from Jackson, Mississippi. I think you're in Hattiesburg now. Shout out to him. But we got to take care of our family, good people. This is what we've been looking at. Let's see here. Let's check it out now. So the Dow is holding strong now. But remember, it's Friday. It's a 3-day weekend, right? And so let's see what the last half hour of the market does. That's what we have to keep an eye on. You know, the Dow, the market has given us the okie doke so many times. All right. Hey, how you doing? Good morning, fam. Good morning from Miami. Good morning. And I also want to end by saying on yesterday's video, if I offended anyone, I apologize, and I apologize for bringing you guys into my rant. So I'm not going to waste any time on, that type of garbage because it's just beneath me. But I will leave the video up because, and I'm just going to be quite honest with you, when people go and they Google my name, now they get to see what other people say and they get to see what I say. And now they're forced to read them both or look at them both. And because of you guys that are so, you guys that are a blessing, that are on this journey, that's been on this journey, that doesn't take a snippet of what somebody say and literally turn it around just so you can get ratings. I appreciate you guys. And so, like I said, I'm going to be shining a light on some other pages, even smaller pages. And that's what we're about. We're about building people up and not tearing them down. And so I don't care what the response to that is. I'm not going to reply to it. I'm going to dig in deeper for you guys and give you guys the best that I have and all that I have so we can continue to make money, right? The Dow is doing good. Look at that, right? But you and I know that don't mean nothing. Everything could turn on a dime. All right. So, hey, blessings to everyone. There's my boy, Charles Harper, this morning. Hey, how you doing this morning? Pablo, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. So I'm going to cut it off right there, good people. Vegas. Oh, I love Vegas. Not Las Wages, not the Strip. I love Vegas. I love the people in Vegas. I actually love the architects in Vegas too, actually, those hotels. Right. When are you going to be back in Jackson, Mississippi? I don't know. I'm running to meet Chicago. In Chicago, there's a press conference, and we just want to rally people. I'm not putting it on. Someone else is putting it on. We're going to get together, and we're going to send some water some fresh water to Jackson, Mississippi by the truckloads. Okay, good people, we got to do the work, right? And so that's what the, my dream was to be able to do. And now that I'm able to do it and to help bless others, we have to honor our word, all right? We always say, oh God, please give me this. I'll help other people. And then when we get money, we don't do it. We have to follow through with our promises. I'll close by saying this. It doesn't care if you believe in religion or not. It doesn't care what religion you are. One of the things that is common throughout all religions, and even if you're not in religion, is that we will all be judged on how we treat one another. That's it. All right. I'm going to leave it right there. Sydney, Australia. I love you guys. Man, I haven't heard that in a long time. What's up, Larry Holmes? You got to be old school. Hey, I love you guys. Hey, make sure you check out the links below. The Moo promotion has been extended. 13 free stock, up to 13 free stock. You got to deposit $100 minimum. Let's get those funded. And then Webull doing our automatic reoccurring fractional share buying. Both of those links are in the bio below, or soon will be, soon as I end this. Love you guys. Have a blessed day.